Lemon's drinking his third Starbucks coffee of the day.
First.
Wow, you're
Can I
really
get sponsored by Starbucks?
I have.
they don't have enough money to sponsor us for our uses.
We're live, BT Dubs.
Okay.
Gang.
I'd like to
Okay.
thank Starbucks.
Let's dig in. Tanner, thank you so much for volunteering to do the recap of last session. If you could, I want you to read it like you're a goblin who's tied up. He's got a fire underneath him that's slowly having wood added to it. And you miss your mom. Go.
Let me find my notes here. I'm sorry, you said goblin who's got fire underneath him, he's tied up, and
He misses his mom.
He's gonna be very loud. He's gonna be screaming.
But you like fire secretly. You've always wanted it to be burned.
Wait, now this is gonna be worse.
Oh God, not like this. I hope my mother isn't watching. Oh, take me. Oh, my gloomy
So that's the recap. We can dive right in here.
Can I give an inspiration for the session?
He deserves it now.
I think he got it last session. So he's all right. Okay, do you guys actually want me to do the recap, or do you want?
Dude, you're just so good at it.
Oh my gosh, you're just so good. It's like your notes.
You know, if they want to know, they can just go watch the last episode.
Dude, just do that super quick. Zip right back. You'll be all caught up. All right, this is what happened last session. Actually, I forget what you guys even started. Oh yeah, you started off with Grix dying. So
Yeah.
Grix had his little moment.
We started with Peaches.
Oh yes, we started with Peaches. Peaches got to have her conversation with Manistrad. She revealed that her leg is no longer gone. And then she went to this awesome party. They had all kinds of streamers and other people being hung up. And Grix happened to be that other people. And he died, unfortunately. His staff got smashed. And something was revealed to Wyatt that there's something a little interesting about your new friend, Mr. Damien Nightfall, and the lieutenant taking over the spot on the city council. So, something interesting about him, and then you went back to your ship, started plotting some things, started grieving a little bit for Grix. Not a lot, though, let me tell you. And then you went and saw Captain Longass, chased him into a bar, asked him some questions, and then he led you into the Prime Water Mansion after having a conversation with Ethan's new character, Verners?
Yep, good enough.
We don't know that
He is
yet to be
he's
revealed.
overly
Yeah.
bubbly.
No name yet.
Okay, so then he walked you upstairs. You got to meet up with Oceanus, who told you that the name of the city that he's from is called Tritador. Feorn had a little bit of a memory about that, and that's how we ended the session. Though Captain Longass has left the building, quite literally. He went back to the bar and he said, I will not be escorting you over to the other side of the house because I don't go there.
He's dead? Captain Longass is dead?
Yeah, you can spend the first little bit grieving Captain Longass.
Oh my
Make
God.
sure it's longer than you grieved Grix, though. Make sure that's... Just make sure. Oh yeah, one other thing actually I should mention. You guys got to meet Grix's like little pals that he was keeping secret.
Yeah. We partook in the ritual, dude. We went through his fucking pockets. Don't tell us that we didn't grieve.
That wasn't the ritual.
You
That
did.
was part of what goblins do. They said, "Oh, you can join us in this. We always do this shit."
As the current goblin like expert, that is exactly what happens.
I think that's just the adventurer ritual.
You gotta get his stuff.
Gotta fucking live.
Okay, so that's... I'm sorry, I have a thing in my throat. I'm gonna be clearing my throat a bunch. I'm gonna try to not do it into the mic. But
Days on day type shit.
go. You can go ahead with where you're at. So Oceanus says, by the way, the place I'm from is Tritador. If you've ever heard of it, Feorn, in fact, you have heard of it. Little flashback. But if you guys want to go check out the rest of the house, we can totally do that. You guys want to do that?
No, I don't think I will.
Oh. Okay. You don't want to see what's going on over in the other.
I want to go back in time and spend time with the woman that I loved after I came out of the cryostasis and became Captain America. I had to give up on that, and I want to go back and do it all over again, Frank. I want to relive that life over and over again.
Who wants to do a time heist?
Okay. Let's just retcon the last like 15 sessions.
Yeah.
We'll rebuild the world where she's still a thing.
You know what? I miss Sanballat. So while we're doing this, let's go ahead and go all the way back.
Okay, let's go way back.
Let's just restart the campaign. Fuck it.
Yeah. Okay, nerds. Oceanus is offering to take you, or to go with you, rather, to the other side of the house. I've never been there, but I mean, I'll go. I'll check it out with you guys.
Do I does anything ring a bell when he says where he's from? Triton?
Tritador.
Tritador?
Try this on for size. Try.
You start flipping through your head. Nothing rings a bell. It's a deep underwater city. In fact, I don't think you've probably never heard of any underwater city.
Do we know that it's a deep underwater city?
That's what he said.
Would I know where it is, or that I was there?
You just... Oh, actually, you know what? How's about this? Why don't you give me a... Let me get the best possible check here. Why don't you give me a... Let's do a history check.
Love history checks.
Oh, fuck yeah, you do.
Oh, lit.
Yes! It played! Lemon, you did it!
What the hell was that?
Lemon, you did it! Oh my god!
Oh, we got now
That's
there's
been in
not a
the
streams
works.
copyright.
That's been in the works for like
Oh
5
my
weeks.
god!
It's the first roll of the session.
Oh,
That was Tanner's idea, by the way.
fuck, your show just peaked, bro. Oh my god, that's it.
Simo's currently freaking out, trying to make sure we don't get copyright.
Oh, I don't
It's,
care.
it has to be
Dang.
like more than 5 seconds or something like that. So
For the sake of the people watching, he just rolled a nat 20 and some music played.
Holy shit.
Sweet music.
that's been in the
That's
works
so
for a while.
Okay, Mr. Barry, you start recalling a few chunks and pieces of your memory. Now, I know it's a nat 20. You're not going to pinpoint where this place is, but you start doing a little bit of, triangulation as to where you got dropped off on shore, how far you were out from your island and how far you were from Saltmarsh, and you gather that this place is probably a good number of miles up the coast, about where you were dropped off, and offshore, probably somewhere within a mile, if those people were that close to save you. So you got a pretty decent idea that it's actually not as far as you might think.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep that to myself since no one asked out openly.
Sure.
It was just a thought in Simo's head.
Oceanus, you said Tritador. You said it's an underwater city.
Yeah.
Is it difficult to get there?
Very difficult, yeah. It's I mean, to be honest with you, I'm kind of hoping to come across somebody that can help me get through the barrier to get in. Because I've been gone long enough. I don't think I've got it in me to get through that thing.
What does that mean?
There's this like, it's like a dome. Makes it
Oh,
look
it's Gungan.
And
Episode 1.
if you're from there, like, you ever seen a clownfish? You know how they like rub up on an enemy and then they can get in and out without getting stung? Well, if you're inside for long enough, you kind of build up this like resistance, you know? So I was able to come and go freely. I don't think I could get through anymore. In fact, I probably couldn't even see it.
Couldn't see the dome or couldn't see the city?
All of it. All of it.
How do you build up a resistance?
You just
Like if you haven't been there in a while.
you just got to get in. Somebody's got to let you in. Or there's other means, you know, magical means, but
What kind of magical means?
if I knew. I mean, I would have walked out that front door a long time ago.
Well, we'd love to help you get back. We might also have some business in Tritador. So, our
Well, we
goals
don't know if
align.
it's the right place. Like,
Yeah, I guess that I guess leads to another question. Are there many underwater cities that you know of?
Oh, there's a few. But Tritador is, I mean, Tritador is it, you know?
Do you
Big
ever
Apple.
come across some bad folk in Tritador?
To be honest, not really. Everybody's pretty great there.
Sorry, maybe not bad folk, but more like bad demigods per se, or people trying to rival someone like Procan.
No way, man. I would know if that was going on.
Hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of places I haven't been. It's a big place, you know. A lot of basements I haven't checked out, and
Yeah,
towers.
but you may have heard something from someone talking about, hey, don't go there, or don't talk to this guy because he's affiliated with so and so.
You mean like Old Man Pete?
Who's that?
you know Old Man Pete?
Yeah, I wish I didn't. But like growing up, you know, you go to the playground and they tell you don't talk to Old Man Pete.
I've only heard the legends.
Drives a white submarine. No windows. But yeah, no, other than him, there's nobody really that's coming to mind, man.
You ever come across any genies?
Genies. Not one wearing its own skin, that's for sure. I might have shaken hands with one or two, but I wouldn't have known it.
What does that mean?
Well, they're not gonna. Genie's not gonna go around walking around like a genie. They're gonna walk around like you and me, right?
I guess that makes sense.
Unless they're trying to prove a point.
What about caves? Are there any caves or any places for exploration in Tritador?
Yeah, in, around, sure, tons. It's the bottom of the ocean. There's tons down there.
Any that glisten like starlight?
Starlight.
Would he know what stars are?
Yeah, he knows.
Okay.
I mean, there's a few that got some like lava flowing through them, but that's about the only light that's really going on down there. Other than the fish.
And it's
Fish.
lava.
Mm-hmm.
Would there possibly be a waterfall of some sort?
Maybe. I try not to get close to the lava, you know? It's not great for the skin.
Yeah, you've got fantastic skin.
Dude, I know, right?
It's so moisturized.
Less and less every day, though.
That's true. Yeah, let's see if we can't get you home somehow. But first, if you wouldn't mind, the alchemist, right, guys? We are looking to see if we can't safely find our way over there.
That's right.
Wyatt, were you still up to maybe do your best to assume Mr. Gellen's position and see if we can't
Yeah,
chat with the alchemist?
I'm gonna need some of his clothes. So we gotta find that first. Maybe somewhere on this floor. We just gotta remember everything that Long Ass told us.
Stick to the left. And don't walk on the carpet.
And don't touch anything. Or don't touch the metal statues.
I think so.
Yes, those are the guardians.
Cool. All right.
We
Well,
came
yeah.
up the right-hand sides of the stairs of everything, right?
You came up the left side.
That's what it was. We don't go up the right, we go up the left. Walk up and down.
Oops.
Oh.
Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's check it
I
out.
also don't mind flying around to try and see if I can locate
Hmm.
without stepping on anything.
Yeah, that might be a bit safer.
Or maybe you could send your unseen servant to take a look around and report back. Wyatt?
I just don't remember if I can see through him.
I don't think you can.
No, I can't.
There is an invocation that you can. It's basically like, what was that warlock spell in Warcraft that I have something.
Sauron.
Wait 1 second.
No. Good one, but no.
It's only 15 feet, so it's not going to be very useful.
Kilrog. I have Kilrog.
Yeah, I don't got that thing. No, I don't think the servant's going to be very helpful. Unless...
Alright.
Does he have any animals? Any pets? I can always turn into a pet.
Is there any moss or mold in here you could talk to?
I don't think so. It's pretty clean.
Actually, let's use the unseen servant. This could be fun. And I'll take some time to ritual cast it or whatever. Frank.
Okay. So it's a 10-minute cast.
Sure.
Is as a ritual, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you guys just going to chill up here while he does it? Are you guys going to try to go forward? What are you doing?
I think we wait.
Yeah.
Are there any windows in this room?
No. No windows. This is like the attic.
Yeah, I'll wait and see how it goes.
Okay. So if nobody's doing anything crazy, we can just say your unseen servant is ready to rip. So you know what I'm going to do for you? I am going to...
It's what I'm going to do for you, actually.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Was that your reaction to Simo, or did something happen?
No, I'm waiting. What did he say?
All right, I'm ready to go, but I might need to follow somebody, if that's all right.
Sure, you can follow me.
You need to be guided, or
Yeah, I'm gonna use the unseen servant as a little.
Oops.
what the fuck are you doing here?
I pulled the wrong fucking. There we go.
I'll use him to scout ahead, and I'll.
You can actually move him, by the way.
Me?
Yeah.
Sec. So, once I connect with the unseen servant, I won't be able to hear you guys. So, how should I communicate with y'all?
Well,
It's fine.
can you talk to us?
Oh, that's right. I can speak. I just can't hear. So, yeah.
Can you feel if we smack you or touch you?
Yeah, I can.
And we'll just punch you if we need you.
All right. Good luck. And I'll put my hands on the unseen servant and cast, well, not cast, but use Gaze of Two Minds, which allows me to see through the unseen servant's eyes.
Oh, so you did have the thing.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay. Go ahead and walk him forward.
Should pants him.
So are you guys going to be then, like, following behind?
I
Not
think we wait
the
here until we figure out where to go.
Okay. Okay, so you can go ahead and scout forward. Can you... Oh, shit. Hold on. Oops.
saw the BBG.
I just showed you the whole house.
Yep.
Oops. Okay.
I didn't see
go
the
ahead.
house. I didn't see it.
I didn't either. I wasn't
I
looking at
can't.
the
I can't move. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Okay. So I'll say you're walking right now through all the spaces that you had been through before. How much HP does this thing have? Sorry, I'll drag it through.
It has
Ask that.
0. Oh, 1.
1. Okay.
I guess I'm just alone, huh? Nobody wants to join me on this adventure.
I am.
Go. You guys gotta move.
I thought we were.
We're
I thought-
staying
yeah,
in the
you
room
were
while your servant
letting-
walks
yeah.
around.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know what the plan was. It wasn't very.
So you're just okay. I just want to clarify then. You're walking this thing through the house, right?
Yeah.
And are you trying to get them to like push you behind it?
I guess that. I did say I would need somebody to guide me. I did say
Yeah, I
that.
said I would join you. That's why I thought we were going with them.
Okay.
I suggested we use the unseen servant to see if we can figure out where the bedroom is and then go there without having to possibly set off a bunch of traps to try and find it.
It's what I'm doing.
Where am I?
So,
from?
so then, yeah, we're just chill. How far can your thing go? Does Feorn have to keep you in range of it?
Yeah.
15 feet.
If it can force feed someone for like 24 hours, it should be able to walk around a house.
I mean, it's got 60 feet of movement, 60 feet of range, which I think will be very easily gone.
Yeah, is that going to be an issue or? Frank?
Yes, I think that will be Frank. Right?
What, 60 feet?
Yeah.
You just stay 60 feet behind it and you're good.
Okay, so him and Feorn, I guess all of us go. Fuck it, then yeah, we all do go, and we just stay 60 feet behind it.
I can't move where I am, Frank. I'll just. Oh, that's why. I'll just be behind
Seems
Wyatt.
Okay. So here, wherever you're planning on going, you can send it ahead. Like you don't have to move along with it.
Don't touch the rugs.
Yeah, you're gonna have to describe too how you're moving here, because otherwise I'm gonna assume.
I'm gonna move along outside of the rugs.
Okay.
I can't get out of the room.
Okay. So
Get to be
in
like
this room-
perfect.
In this room, what you find is actually a bit of a converted bath, or bathroom. So in here, you see that there is a bathtub. It's not really being used for a bath at all. There's a bunch of barrels filled with water, and the floor is covered in feathers and bird droppings, considering there are several bird cages along the walls in this room, filled each with pigeons. There are a few empty ones. You count about 6 empty cages and about 14 filled cages.
I was kind of like in a whispered tone because I can't see. I'm blinded and deafened. Wyatt is, but the unseen servant isn't. And I'll just say kind of like in a whispered tone, found the birds. And this doesn't go doesn't go right. Like I just have to go back now, right?
Yeah.
Like this is just one in the hallway. Okay, and I'll go this way.
Okay.
He says something about. That's fine. I'll just go.
Okay. So you open up. So in this room, you can see it's a pretty elegant looking room. You have a fireplace on the east wall. There's another suit of armor. There's a large chest at the foot of a pretty well adorned and very comfortable looking pink blanketed bed. There's another small chest on a bedside table, angled outwards, and then there is yet another small chest next to this lounge chair in the corner here. There's a door to the north and a bookcase, a 2-piece bookcase in the northeastern corner.
Okay.
Carrying on.
I'm gonna need to go back to Wyatt for a second. Just kind of keep within range.
Okay. In this room, as you enter, actually, I want to clarify something. Can you hear through this thing too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wyatt is deaf. Wyatt can't hear anything.
Okay. So when you enter
I
this
still
room,
like find familiar.
there is a bit of a tattered up bed, clearly been used recently, and it just looks like a guest bedroom, but it's a pretty nice room. Okay. One thing you're noticing as well in each of the rooms, for the most part, there are these rugs on the floor.
Yeah.
This looks like it's a writing room. Oddly, the chair for the desk is pulled way, way away from the desk. On the desk, you can see some basic papers. From the distance that you're standing, you can see it's got the same kind of adornments that the council would be putting out.
Okay. He's gonna come back. I'm just gonna say, like, in a whispered tone, I found some council paperwork. It's a little bit deep, though. And I'll open this room.
Okay. Give me a perception check when you enter this room.
19.
Okay. So when you enter this room, you can see it's a pretty basic little broom closet. A lot less than what you would expect to be in here. Just a simple mop and a bucket. But one thing you notice is there's actually a little mouse hole carved into the western wall, and you actually see the face of a little mouse sticking its head out.
It's not looking. I mean, this servant is invisible, so it's not
But the
looking.
door open.
The door open.
It's unseen.
Guys, there's a little mouse looking at my servant.
Do you think it's the alchemist? An alchemist. He can't hear me.
It's in the broom closet at the end. So far, I've only found paperwork, but This mouse or mouse hole could be a secret entrance to something.
What if it's just a mouse hole?
We should send Faye one. I mean, we should send Barry.
So far I
He's
haven't
still in my
found.
pocket.
Sorry, so far I haven't found any clothes. Right? Like no. I'm looking for Gellen's clothes, and I haven't found anything.
Sorry. What I will say, I guess if that's exactly what you're hunting for.
Yeah.
What I will say is the big room in the bottom right corner of this map. As you take a look around that room, this is probably the master bedroom.
Mm-hmm. Okay. As the unseen servant, I want to like tip over a broom and see how the mouse reacts. Yeah, intentionally see how the mouse reacts.
Okay. So you tip it over, just falls with a clatter, and the mouse jerks its head back into the hole.
Do we notice anything? Do we notice any mouse holes after he says that, or do we notice if we look around, are there any creepy critters or anything that's like watching us or paying attention to us out in the hall here?
Out there, I won't make you check for it. I will say that you do not see anything like that.
Okay, I'm gonna close the door. I'm gonna try to sneak around the carpet in this room here, and see like what paperwork does the unseen servant see.
Okay, so it looks like there's some really simple like basically like paperwork for like expeditions, fishing expeditions, looking for approval. There's some ambitious like merchant routes that are looking to be planned out with some distant cities way up the coast and like the kind of near like the spine in the frosted mountains. It's just some new kind of applications primarily to do with seaward travel.
And is there like shelves to pull out of the drawer?
There are.
I'd like to pull one out.
Okay. So you pull open one of the drawers. There are three. Are you going to go top, middle, or bottom?
Let's go middle.
Middle?
No.
So you pull open the middle drawer, and how do I describe this? A
Anvil falls on your head.
relatively small creature. Looks like a really overgrown, slightly bluish, slightly transparent tadpole laying in a drawer filled with this like bluish transparent slime. Springs to life and jumps up towards where your servant is. Is your servant a tangible thing? Like, if I high-fived it, could I high-five it, or would I go through?
This spell creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless medium force.
Okay, so it's a force. Like it. Okay.
It's not an object, and it's not a person you can high five. But it's a shapeless medium force.
But it can interact with things, so that's. I guess I should have known the answer to that. So this thing jumps out, and it starts kind of like padding around. It like lands on your unseen servant, and it starts padding around with these little tentacles, smothering this slime all over the top of your unseen servant.
I can feel what my unseen servant feels. How does that feel?
It just feels very sticky.
Okay. And does it stop at any point, or what does it do?
No, it's just gonna keep going. It just keeps going for like a good minute.
Can I try to
if you
put it
allow
back
it.
in the? Can the unseen servant try to put it back into the thing, into the drawer?
Sure. What's the like carrying capacity or like strength of your unseen servant?
Strength of 2.
Of 2. So you try to like remove this thing, and all of your attempts, it just pushes them off and just keeps rubbing slime all over it, creating actually like a visible layer of this transparent bluish goo on top of your unseen servant. And it starts impacting a little bit of its movement.
Okay.
And then after about another minute of just rubbing slime on your unseen servant, it takes a pause as it seems to have run out of slime, and it goes back into the drawer and starts wading around, like gathering more of this.
I'm gonna close it.
Okay. And you don't hear anything out of the drawer. It just goes quiet.
Gillen is a freak.
Funky little guy.
I'm gonna like whisper that. Gillen is nasty, folks. You have no idea what I just saw. Gillen keeps a live fleshlight in his drawer.
Oh my god.
What the hell is a fleshlight?
I didn't hear that. So I'm just gonna open the top drawer.
The top.
Another one.
So the top drawer has more of those applications, but these ones are the ones that are dealt with. They look like they're ready to be shipped out and put into practice. These ones have the seal of the council. It also has the actual materials for creating a seal. And this one is custom for Gellin specifically, so you know whose seal it is of approval. And it looks like there's a couple of documents that are signed off on, and there's a couple that are denied.
We need that seal.
If I grab a piece of paper, I'm sticky, right? I'm all gooed up.
I'll say the kind of like top and a little bit of the back is sticky.
Oh, can I read the denies? Like, I'm curious what that would say.
Yep. So there's 3 denied routes, and nothing really stands out. They seem pretty boring. They're just for like silks, materials. Another one's just for building materials, and a third one is just for foods and rations. And they're just to nearby settlements. Like, they seem pretty mundane.
Can I I want to grab all the papers that are there and put them on the desk. Approved and denied.
Okay.
And I'll put the seal on the desk too.
Okay.
And then I'll close it and go to the bottom drawer.
Okay. The bottom drawer, there is there's not a whole lot in there. It's kind of like just his materials. Like, there's stacks of blank papers, a little bit of ink in there. But I do want you to make a perception check as you're opening that up.
Good thing I came to play today, because dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. At the back of the drawer, you can see that the wood is it's like it's framed very differently from the top drawer. It looks like it you can impress the wood at the back of the drawer.
Is there like a stick above it that says under table?
No. Though I wish there was. I wish I would have thought of that.
Does this look in any way connected to the drawer above? I don't want to press it and then another tadpole comes out.
An investigation check.
I like to imagine Gellin accidentally opening that middle drawer.
21.
21. Damn, you're on fire. You take a look. It looks like a totally separate compartment.
I'm gonna press it.
Okay. So you press it in, and with a little clatter, a very, very fancy, very polished golden ring falls out with several, probably 30 or 40 emeralds embedded into it.
I'm gonna put that into my little pile that I'm collecting. I'll close the drawer and I'll just take everything. All the papers that are on the desk, approves, denies, the seal, and the ring. And I'm gonna bring the sermon back to Blind Wyatt and put it in his pocket.
Okay.
Like, I'm literally looking at myself through the unseen servant's eyes, and I'm just gonna like start putting it in my bag.
Okay. Are they with you?
I keep moving because
Yeah.
I need to make a command within 15 feet, so I keep moving within 15 feet of range.
Okay. Just everybody's leaving their tokens all over the place.
No,
so I need to know-
I'm
No.
moving Wyatt intentionally, but I'm hoping
Yeah,
that
and I'm-
Cade is on.
Oh, I
I
thought I
didn't
was on
realize that
top of
Cade-
Wyatt. I didn't see
Yeah.
him move.
Cade was hiding Wyatt at first, and I thought he was still
Yeah.
there.
Oh no, he's way up the hallway.
Yeah, I
So if
didn't.
he's up there, you guys would have guided him, I assume.
Yes, we would have
Yeah.
helped him.
Okay.
He'd been like, I need to move. I need to give another command.
Feorn, you're staying back, just having a staring contest with the suit of
That
armor.
was a very good
Or
Wyatt.
sorry, Barry.
and I'll just kind of like say as the servant is putting stuff in my backpack, I got some things. We'll look it over later. We got to keep moving. But if you guys want to investigate the end of the hallway, I can keep going. You guys can have a look there about that mouse hole. And I'm going to go back into this room with somebody and try to find some clothes, avoiding the big guy and trying to find some clothes in here.
Okay. So you're using your unseen servant to
Yeah.
do so?
I'm probably going to stand out in this hallway with somebody, whoever leads me there.
I'll go, but before I do, I'll suggest to Barry if he wants to check out that mouse hole. For real.
And I'll in this hallway, Tanner. And I'll close the door and try this big chest. And I'll close this
Okay.
door too, just to make them safe. And I'll
Okay, you're closing the doors. Okay. Just because a couple things happening here at once. So Feorn and Peaches, you're up top here?
Yep.
Or Barry
Sure.
and Peaches? Okay. So Barry, where are you going?
I'm gonna look for the mouse hole.
I'm going to say that you get up there pretty quick and you can see that the mouse hole is on the west wall inside the broom closet at the end of the hallway.
And
Yep.
I'm just gonna lean down and talk to the mouse.
You said it's inside this broom closet.
Yes.
Is the door already open?
No, he's leaving it closed.
Which door?
The door in front of you.
That's north. You said west.
Yeah, in the broom
west
closet.
side
on
of the
west
broom
wall.
closet.
Okay. So sorry.
That's okay.
And
You see Barry just talking to the wall just outside the broom closet.
Hey there, little mouse man. What's up?
His face on the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you saying?
I thought I had a spell, but I can't seem to find it right now.
Is it beef speech and wait?
No, not
Wait,
that one.
Pete.
Because I can't hear anything
I can't
that the
remember.
mouse says.
Do you have speak with animals?
I thought I did, but I guess I don't.
Doesn't someone have an item that allows it?
What is this? What did the staff do?
No, it didn't do that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just gonna. I guess I'll just investigate. Maybe I'll take a peek inside and see if it just looks like a normal, or normal mouse hole.
Okay, give me an investigation
point.
check.
Investigation. Watch it be another nat 20. 5.
Nope.
5. Yeah, it's pretty dark. You don't see the mouse in there. You kind of like put your finger in, see what's going on in there.
And I'll just turn to Peaches and be like, yeah, I think it's just a normal mouse hole. I don't think there's anything special.
Can you see in the dark?
No.
All right, I'll lean down and take a peek.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
A 9? Oh man.
I was like, oh, cool. At least it's a 10.
No.
Nope.
No. Yeah, I mean, you're not getting much more information. What I'll say that you can see is you can see that basically you can see that there's still the base floor inside the mouse hole. So basically the mice aren't like going down into the wall through this mouse hole.
Could you turn into a mouse or a rat and sneak your way in? Take a look around?
I could. And I'll turn into a mouse.
Okay.
I'll
Get
stand
right
guard.
to it.
Okay. Do you happen to have that in your wild shape?
Probably not.
We haven't seen a mouse.
That's okay.
Turn into a lizard like Feorn, or the little lizards that we saw in the layers.
I'm gonna turn him into a fish.
Yay! Throw him up.
But he still has Barry's dick. Huh?
Wait, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Turn yourself into a fish, Lemon.
Oh yeah. Give me a sec. I forget how to do this.
Wait, that worked.
Fishman!
Did it
I've been
work?
sitting here rolling, and I've rolled 2 natural 20s out of my last 4 rolls,
see
so I
if it-
wasted
Stop
them.
wasting them.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
attempt
anyways.
to. Yeah.
Anyways, you're a mouse. You start going into the hole. So I'm going to jump over to these other guys in a sec here, but what I will say is you can see that there's, when you're in the mouse hole, you can see that there is indeed a floor along the entirety of this wall. So it's like the floorboards basically go through the wall, and this wall was built just on top. It's not like an extension of the wall, but beneath it. You can see that there are piles of debris, some cotton, some materials, different little chunks of wood and wood chips, and it kind of forms like a little bit of a staircase almost, where it like bounces back and forth, and it goes up. And as you look up the center, you see there's a little flickering blue light at the end of this little weaving path. And I thought
Did Longass mention something about the alchemists being druids?
He did not.
Okay.
What's he supposed to, Frank?
He just
What's the module? Oh,
No, I could have
What's
sworn that
the
I remembered
module
something
say?
being said about a druid.
yeah, I didn't write that down if they did say it.
Yeah, it's not in my notes either. I might be thinking of my other campaign, but I don't know, I could have sworn.
Yeah, I don't. He didn't ask, so I don't have. Okay, so the unseen servant starts pulling up on this chest, and he gets it up about a half an inch, and it snaps back shut. What are you doing? Wyatt?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were still with them.
No, I went back to you.
Oh, sorry. I'm opening this
You're-
this big boy.
Yeah, I just explained what happened.
Oh,
He opens
sorry.
it at a half an inch, and it snaps back shut.
Okay. Opens up half an inch, so I can't like push it past that.
No.
If I try to push it past that, it just forces itself back down.
Yes.
God damn it! Is there anything under the bed?
You look underneath the bed. It's relatively clean. A little bit of dust.
And you said there's a little chest here.
Yep.
And you said there's a little chest here.
Yep.
And you said there's a bookshelf here.
Yep.
Can I, as an unseen servant, classic Gellin, try to see if there's any like good old little pull the book and $3 million pops out.
Sure. So you start pulling on books, figuring there might be something back there. One of the books you pull on, you look behind it and you can see that there's a turn knob.
I'm gonna turn the knob. Frank, tell me what's behind door number 1.
Turn the knob, and you feel that you can slide the bookcase.
What?
Don't worry about that. It's a soundbite.
Yeah, that killed the immersion. I'm really sorry. That killed the immersion.
Read more into it.
That took me out of it. I'm out.
I can play it again if you want.
I'm going home. I'm sliding the bookshelf reluctantly because I heard some Fetty Wap or something in the background. I didn't really want to slide the bookshelf.
Okay.
I didn't know he listens to Toronto radio on his fucking spare time.
No, that's an Englishman. That was up there. Okay.
Oh yes, I do quite love the Drakes.
So you slide the bookcase.
It's definitely not
You
right.
see that there is a landing with a staircase leading up.
Big
And
bumble
there is
club.
a hatch door at the top of this staircase.
Kate, I can't hear you, but I found a secret entrance.
Isn't he in the room with you?
He's doing the unseen servant still.
Yeah, but aren't you guys all in the room with him? Or are you
No.
outside of the room.
We're
Okay.
outside in the hall.
Kate, leave me in.
Okay, I'll
Sure.
lead him in.
Horses there, big boy. Okay. I'm going to put you right here. Okay. Let's
Okay.
just back it up for a second.
Uh-oh.
Give me a perception check.
Who?
Well,
Me?
You. Both of you entering the room.
Well,
I broke the scene here, it looks like. There we go. Yeah, as you're stepping into the room.
19.
19.
14.
Okay. Wyatt, as you step into the room, it's not definitive, but you think you see movement out of the corner of your eye.
My right corner of my eye?
Oh, wait, you're blind. You don't get to do that fucking check.
Yeah,
Oops.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
You guys don't see shit.
A 14 gets me nothing? Dude, this fucking +0 to perception sucks dick.
Well, now you as players know that there's something going on. So you stroll your way into the room. and-
Avoiding shapes and shit. And Kate's behind me.
Yeah. I'll say you make it to right here. And then, Cade, as you're pushing through, you see a carving on the chest at the end of the bed. It's really kind of small, but it stands out. And it just says H-A-H-A. I love jokes. And
This motherfucker?
I know what this is.
the chest starts creaking,
Yeah.
starts opening, revealing a nasty set of purple gummed teeth. And in the corner, next to blind and deaf Wyatt, another one. And another one.
Oh, they're all mimics.
and they come to life,
Hey, very cool looking mimics.
loud and clear. And they look ready to eat. Inside the one, though, you can actually see there are, in fact, some clothes roiling around inside of its mouth. While all that's happening, I do want to get you to roll initiative. However, I also need to go a little bit retcon and go back to Faorn, or Barry, in the hole. So, Barry, while all this is, while we're getting prepped up for what's about to happen here, what would you have been doing there while things were quiet?
I was gonna speak to Peaches and tell her telepathically that I see something and I'm gonna investigate.
What?
And I was gonna start climbing up that thing. That's what I was going to do, and
Why
I
can you
still
speak to
should
me?
keep doing that. I have telepathy. Telepathy.
Cool. I didn't know that.
Okay.
Telepathic.
So I'm going to do a tiny adventure with you here, Mr. Barry, while I'm getting everybody rolled in. I am going to have you... I'm going to take control of your little fish body.
Okay.
So you work your way up towards the light, and you see that there's another mouse that runs up through the hole where the light's coming from. And you make your way up, and you can actually see that there are... Wait, can you see through this token?
No.
Now can you?
Wait. Where on the map are we?
Go down.
Oh. Yes. I
Okay.
can see.
So you see a little bit of an interesting scene. There's a weird iron fireplace. It looks like a fireplace or some sort of furnace. And it is emitting this flickering blue glow. Chained to the wall are, on the wall next to you, are three very shallow breathing Sahagin. Across on the other wall, chained to the wall, there is a much more heavily armored Sahagin bearing some sort of markings on its chest plate. There is a gnome that seems very delicately working through something on this table. There's a ton of vials and trinkets on the table. He looks pretty distraught, pretty beat down, and he is chained by his ankle to the foot of the table. Lastly, you see this abhorrent creature that is pretty much made out of a transparent blue, oily, fleshy skin, and instead of having legs, he actually comes down, and you see he's, we'll call it standing on a pile of tentacles that have just been kind of piled up underneath him. They look quite long, though they are nice and packed in like a rattlesnake would be.
Okay. That looks creepy.
Yeah.
In my with my telepathy, telepath, whatever the fuck.
Telepathy.
Telepathy. Thank you. I'm going to ask the gnome. Are you a prisoner?
Can he talk back to you?
No.
You see him kind of like jerk up his head, which catches the attention of the weird creature, who cocks his head to the side and looks at him. And the gnome just kind of like wipes his brow, and just as he's wiping it, he just nods his head like this. You've only got a couple seconds left here before I get everything kicking off.
Well, we'll probably be coming to rescue you at some point. So just be ready. And then I'll scurry back down the hole.
You can click on the staircase now.
Oh, this one?
Fishes.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one.
Okay. We are gonna start rolling off here. Wyatt, what did you roll for initiative?
Sorry, sir. I rolled a 19, bro. Bro, I promise, I'm not an elf ranger today. I'm just hitting bombs.
Okay.
I didn't roll, but
Yeah,
I got an
you
18.
can roll. And Peaches too.
Okay.
I rolled a 14, but I rolled an 18 in game if you want to change that.
Does my unseen servant see what's happening? Like, can I drop the connection if I see that combat's about to kind of ensue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're like looking back. So your unseen servant then is just kind of chilling there in the corner.
That's right.
Okay, Peaches, what did you roll?
Sorry, I'm trying to get it.
Won't let me roll. Initiative. I'm just gonna roll a freaking d20.
Yeah, it won't let me do it either. I think it's because you already rolled 4.
I think so too.
$17.
17. Okay, very good. Okay, so what you guys catch coming from the next room is, if Peaches, what did you get?
12.
12. You hear this kind of grumbling sound, and then the snapping of wood as this mimic lunges forward and will, in fact, get a surprise attack off on to Cade. So, Mimic number 1, Big Boy, is going to come out and try to take you down, Cade.
I can certainly fucking try.
And it is going to try to bite you pretty good. 21 to hit.
That'll do it.
That will do. And it's going to do... good gosh.
It's gonna need to do more than that.
9 piercing, 1 acid for a total of 10 as this dripping slime comes into your skin through the teeth.
Okay.
All right, now to start things off here, Wyatt, you are at the top of the cuff here, and I'll say to Peaches and Barry, you can hear the kind of clambering going on in this other room that just broke out.
Okay. My turn. Oh no, it's
No, it's not. I can still Eldritch Blast something from range. I just can't Eldritch Blast something in front of me without disadvantage, correct?
No, I think it's if something is next to you, you get disadvantage. I'm pretty sure that's the case. No?
I think it's whatever it's what you're targeting.
Okay. You know what? We'll just go with that for now. I mean, yeah, so you could get the one across the room.
I'm going to do what my good friend
No,
Griggs...
we've been playing it wrong. Sorry. It is if something's within 5 feet of you.
At all time.
When you make a range attack with a weapon, a spell, or some other means, you have a disadvantage on the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and who isn't incapacitated.
Oh wow.
We've been playing that wrong the whole time.
What? I've never heard that rule.
Yeah,
I've only ever heard it as like if it's the one you're attacking.
the only reason I was even put onto it, honestly, was because of Baldur's Gate. I started noticing that was happening, and I was like, oh, that actually makes sense.
Yeah.
So...
I'm going to disengage.
Okay. You want to high five with a suit of armor on your way out?
No, but I'll give Cade one of those like baseball butt taps, you know, like as I
I turn around and make sure he puts his hand on my cock and not my ass.
He does roll for length.
You didn't start the encounter, so I can't actually end my turn. You know, Frank.
Yeah, this is so fucked
Good,
up.
good.
I'm just trying to be a good player, but my DM
Yeah,
won't
no,
let
I
me.
know.
you know,
Hey, my turn?
Yes, your turn. Now you're a
I'm
mouse,
gonna-
not a fish.
Oh yeah, I'm a mouse.
You're a fish.
I will untransform.
Okay. Does that take a?
Ooh.
What do you want me to do? Bro, this new freaking
Character sheet.
player sheet is awful.
It
I
doesn't
don't know what
pop
it
out,
takes.
right?
Oof.
Yeah, it doesn't show the spells in a good way. You can see bonus action. So it's a bonus action to get out. And then I'm going to open the door.
Uh-huh.
Where are they all? Oh, okay, right there. And I'll assess the situation. I guess I see Wyatt kind of running away
Yeah.
to an extent.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna hold the door open for them because it looks like they're coming out. And I'll prepare an action to either shut the door behind them if they both run out, or try and push the mimic away from getting outside of the door.
Okay. Okay. So you make your way out. If you can, in the meantime, try to unfish yourself. That would be great.
I don't see myself as a fish, but yeah, I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Cade, you're up. Peach.
I am up.
Yes. They're not that bad. Just take the hits. It's fine.
I know they're not that bad. Trust me, I'm about to prove it. I'm about to swing at this motherfucker right in front of me, the big one. All right. Actually, what can I do first? First, I can bonus action Hexblade Curse. So I'll bonus action, and in my vision, I will see the crows fly in and land and perch on the chest. And then I will go to attack this little bitch.
Okay, attack the bitch.
You multi-classed into Warlock?
Uh-oh. I did.
Incredible!
I'm gonna use my inspiration on that because I want to hit really bad. Ooh, not much better. Actually, hold on, my weapon is fucking sick. That is gonna be a 17 to hit.
What was your first roll?
It was a 2.
Oh, okay. That didn't hit.
Yeah,
Okay, 17.
a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna do 1d8 plus 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I'm also gonna smite it. So I'm gonna add.
Wasn't your bonus action the hex?
You don't have the bonus action for smite. It just says when you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can expend 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage.
That's nasty. That's so
so
nasty.
Yeah, I'm gonna add a couple extra d8s to that. So 2 d8s for that, and then just let me double check here. Hexblade Curse is I get extra damage based on my proficiency. So I guess it's not as much as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, well that's not bad. So 8 bludgeoning damage. I'm sorry, 8 plus 5, so 13 bludgeoning damage.
Sheesh.
And then 9 radiant damage. What was that? 17 total plus 3, so 20 damage total.
Jesus. 20 damage total?
20 damage total.
Wow. Okay. Damn. Okay.
Did it die?
No.
It's unfortunate.
No. By the way, you're adding the plus for your weapon being a plus weapon, right?
Yeah, so my weapon, because my proficiency is 3, and my charisma, so to hit, my to hit is plus 6. Plus 6? My damage is +2 from the and then +2, so +8 total. So then my damage extra is just what is my damage extra? It's my charisma +2, so it's just +5.
Okay.
3 + 5.
Okay, so you get a pretty smashing hit. It starts, I'll say you break off a chunk of some teeth and stuff like that.
And with that, that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Okay, very good. Next up is going to be Peaches. You get a good angle. You see Cade swing and a bunch of splinters of bone go flying past him.
Gonna move up into the doorway. I can move through Feorn.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to Eldritch Blast the big boy.
Big boy.
I just want to double check. It's 2 Eldritch Blasts at 5th level.
Yeah, you do get 2 blasts at 5th level.
Got a blast. Does an 18 hit.
18 hits.
Love that for us.
2.
Love that. And I'll do another. I'll roll the other.
Okay.
Yikes! Does an 11 hit?
It does not hit, unfortunately.
Ooh.
But could it?
What?
I mean, you could just say that it.
No, I can't do that.
Fine.
That's silly.
Has anyone taken damage yet that I can see?
I took a little bit of damage.
Yep.
A little bit's not probably too bad. All right, I am going to end my turn.
Okay. Ending your turn there. So what's going to happen here? So we're going to take all 3 of their turns all at once because they happen to be stacked up. So what's going to happen is Big Boy Chest is going to lash his tongue out, attempting to not only bludgeon you, Cade, but also wrap it around you and try to pull you in.
Yeah, good luck, pal.
The smaller chest near the chair is going to do the same to you, Cade, and the little chest at the top is going to do so to Peaches. So first, we're going to do Cade. Cade, it is going to be a 23 to hit. You will be taking whopping, not great damage, 4 damage, and the slime, this like sticky saliva, it kind of glues its tongue to you as it lashes around, smacks you in the chin, and then wraps around from your shoulder down to your hip and gets like 2 loops on you. You can feel it starting to yank you in towards its mouth. The one at the top here is going to do something similar, so it's going to lash out at you, Peaches, for a 13 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits?
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm squishy.
Okay. You're going to take 1 piercing damage and 1 acid damage. However, it's going to wrap around from your neck to underneath your shoulder, and it's going to instantly pull itself onto you.
Damn.
To be latched onto your shoulder, almost like a sturge. Bottom one here, last attack. It's going to be a 19 to hit on Cade.
That'll do it.
Okay, so same thing. It's going to pull itself, wrap around you. You're going to take 1 piercing, 2 acid, and it's going to latch itself onto your neck.
Yeah, very cute.
Next up is Wyatt. You see Cade is getting glued up here.
Oh, Eldritch Blast, the big boy.
Big boy. Big daddy-o. Okay, let her rip.
Nice.
Yeah, we were hot, but then we started cooling down.
Oh, cooled up, huh?
Mhm.
Running out of steam.
I wanted to kind of like in a slow motion movie, I wanted to just like go through, and as the mimic is chomping down on Cade, it just flies right through its mouth into the fireplace and completely whiffs.
Oh no.
Can I
What'd
RP
you-
my miss?
Yes, absolutely. So what did you roll?
Just a solid 8.
Oh yeah, that's a whiff. Do you get 2 of them now?
No, I don't. Wait, it says total beams
Yeah.
2. What does that mean?
Yeah, you're at level 5.
You get to shoot 2 for 1.
Let's
Yeah.
do another. If you'll, is that how it works? Each roll is a new beam.
You can change it to a new target if you want.
I want the same target. Do I have to roll, or should I roll
Yeah,
again?
Roll again. You roll again. You have to roll for each one.
This time, it's not even gonna make it through the doorway. It's gonna sizzle and burn one of the hinges off of the door, and it just crooks off. That was a natural one.
That is
Damn.
nasty.
I rolled a 2 and a 1.
That's so dirty.
And now I end my turn to pass it off to the fish.
Okay, Barry, you're up.
I switched myself. Did I
It's
not?
the combat tracker, but it's all good.
Well, seeing as we're not running away and we're gonna fight it, I will guiding bolt.
Run away.
What? So we don't have to fight everything. I'm gonna step past Peaches.
Okay. It's not.
Can I?
I trip him.
And I will attack the big one right in
Yeah.
front of me
Kablamo?
with a guiding bolt. Let's do it at second level. Second level.
Okay. Let her rip.
Wait, what?
Guiding bolt.
Oh,
This is.
oh my goodness. 14?
It hits.
Ooh, okay, we
Hits.
take
All
those.
right, damage.
Jesus, why there's so many dice?
That's 20.
20? 20?
Nice. 20 for 20, baby.
Nice. Okay, and it has the guiding bolt on it, so next attack on it gets advantage. Go ahead. Anything else from you, Mr. Barry?
For Barry, that is all.
That's it? Okay. Okay, Cade, these things are trying to sink their teeth deeper into you. The big mimic has a lot of damage. Teeth, iron, bent, bleeding, purple goo. It's looking rough.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and reach out and with my kind of free-ish shield hand and tie my arm up in the big mimic's tongue and kind of pull it into me as I'm fucking swinging at it again.
Shit, okay.
Fuck. Before I do that, actually, I am going to. No, I'm not going to do that yet. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and try to hit it for a 24 to hit.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not going to smite it, and I'm just going to pray that I fucking bang out an 8 here. Not an 8, but a 7. So that's going to be 12 bludgeoning damage, and then so it just says you gain bonus damage against the target equal to my proficiency bonus. Would that just also count as bludgeoning for the Hexblade Curse?
Yeah, unless it states otherwise.
Okay, so then it would be 15 bludgeoning damage.
15?
15 bludgeoning damage. 7 on the dice, plus 5, plus 3.
Okay. So you send your hammer smashing through this thing, and you twist and bend the iron, and you can see it barely has the structure to stay intact. You can tell it's not going to be able to move, but it's still alive, and it's still pulling you in.
Wow. Okay. What happens then if I've got so many bonus actions, but like don't know what to do with all of them. What happens then if I? No, I'm not gonna do a thing. That's. I'm gonna end my turn there.
Aegis.
So this thing is, it's attached to me, but it's not grappling me.
Sorry, I fucked this thing up.
Oh wait, is
It's it is grappling you. Like, well, sorry, it's not not in the regular sense. It's just grappled to you, but you're not going to lose your movement.
okay. So grappled, not restrained. I'm gonna pull out my rapier.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and attack it with it.
Yeah, she gonna poke this motherfucker.
Let her rip.
I did not mean to click disadvantage.
Just roll it again. We'll just clean slate. Roll it again. For a 10 to hit.
Incredible.
Oh man, it misses. It just clinks off.
Yeah, no shit. Fuck, what bonus actions do I even have? I don't even have any spell slots left. I don't think I have anything that I can use. So, ooh. I'm gonna... Oh, but that's an action. Shit! Okay, never mind. I'm gonna just, I'll move... No. I'll stay where I am. And I'll end my turn. I got nothing else I can do. Wait. Cade took damage.
I've taken a little bit of damage.
Who's taken the most damage?
I've taken the only amount of damage.
Yeah.
Cool. I will use a bonus action healing light. I'll just spend one.
Okay. Okay, so you take your one healing.
I get 1 health back.
Nope. One.
Sorry, one what?
You get 1d6.
Oh, 1d6. Okay, so
Okay.
2. Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay. So this big boy mimic that's been hanging on for a while is going to start pulling you in. But before that happens, the 2 mimics that are clung to both of you, I'll just roll for the same damage for both. Let's see here. You're going to take, each of you will take 4 acid damage as it starts just kind of drooling into your wounds. Big boy, though, is going to pull you in. It will have advantage on the attack. So it's going to pull, oopsie daisies. It's going to pull you both right up close, and it's going to take a big old bite. Let's see if it can hit it. Wow. For a 16 to hit with advantage
On me?
on you.
Yeah, you should make like a tree and get the fuck out of here. Is what I say to him as he misses me.
Actually,
All right. What I'll say
Sorry,
too is, he kind of, I'll say that he pulls, like, as he's like trying to chomp on you, his structure being so broken, he kind of tilts back, and so he's like holding you above, trying to just pull you in. I'll say you kind of have to like fight against that pull as this is going on. Wyatt, you're up here, buddy. Does he contribute to a fight?
Eldritch Blast, big boy.
Okay, rip it.
And 11 to hit.
Nope. No, it does not hit.
Next, end turn.
What did you roll the second one?
Yeah, I did.
What is it?
It's nothing. It's not important.
So Wyatt's just making a fireworks show over here. Feorn? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
he's living up to not being able to hit anything in combat.
That is treacherous.
I'm
Fair.
gonna guide and bolt
Okay.
at level 3 this time because apparently. Oh wait, does it look? You said it looked injured.
It's like on its last. It's like shredded to
Okay.
pieces, basically.
Is it possible?
Can I? Oh, sorry.
Okay, never mind. Nothing. Feorn guiding bolted it. and I was the next person to attack, so I
yeah.
would have attacked with advantage. So I just
Okay.
rolled again to see if it would have been a natural 20.
Okay.
Yeah, we forgot that.
It wasn't.
Yeah, fair enough.
Natural 20, yeah. I'm going to, if that one's wounded, I'm going to attack the one that is on his shoulder, potentially.
Yep.
And I will cast that at level 3.
Okay.
At level 3. Oh, the one on my shoulder. Okay, yeah, get that
On your
fucking
shoulder.
parrot off my shoulder. And Barry says, Hickeys are trashy.
Oh my god.
It
We
hits.
suck.
11 hits.
Oh, it
11
hits?
hits. Yeah, a little shitty
Little-
one.
Little
Damn.
ones are different.
Okay, awesome. Okay, well, here's the dice for you. Oh,
Jesus fuck.
Oh, that's...
Jesus
Okay.
fuck.
So, Cade, you just feel like this hot beam just blow past your shoulder, and it just evaporates the fucking the mimic. There's no corpse to be seen. It has been sacrificed to Obadiah.
And
Jesus Christ.
is Cade looking still injured even after Peaches healed him a little bit?
Yeah, unfortunately, Peaches only healed me for 2. I am still looking injured.
Okay, and after that mimic disappears off his shoulder, there's just going to be a squirrel that appears, and I'm going to use my healing spirit as a bonus action.
Ooh, nice.
No way. Is this your first healing in the game?
Wait, can I use...
Yes, it is.
I can't use... No, I've used it before. It's a bonus
Healing-
action, but it's a spell. I don't think I can use it, because I can't use 2 spells, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, has to be a
So
cantrip.
never mind.
Yeah, cantrip and a spell. not
Yeah.
two.
Yeah. So I can't do that yet. Maybe next turn. That's the end of my turn.
Is it a spell or a feature?
It's
Like
a
a class
spell.
feature.
It's a spell.
Yeah.
You said you
So
showered?
you can- Okay. Okay. Wyatt. While we're switching to Peaches here, Wyatt, I'm gonna say that you hear the front door open from downstairs.
Oh.
Peaches, you're up.
Uh, let's go with Sacred Flame.
Okay.
It has to make a dexterity check.
Wait, did I skip Cade?
Oh, after that next, after the next go around, yeah, you did skip me.
Oh,
Okay. I mean,
I get it.
Technically, your turns are interchangeable. Like, if you're stacked like this, you can choose who goes first. But
go ahead.
sorry, I skipped. That's my fault.
You can. I literally
Okay.
haven't done anything yet, so you can go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna womp this thing.
Okay, let it rip.
Never mind. No, I'm not. Unfortunately, things did not go my way.
Good roll.
A natural 1
Okay. Yeah, no, that didn't hit.
for a 9.
Okay.
That's all I can do. Unless, is it possible, some way, shape, or form, to get out of this thing's grasp without an action, or would it need an action too?
You would need an action.
Okay, never mind then. What if I tried to do this? What if I tried to? Nope, never mind. I have to hit the target. Fuck. Never mind. Okay, that's it for me.
Okay.
I'm really trying to weasel my way out of this one. Cannot do it.
Peaches, you're up.
Sacred Flame on the one on my shoulder.
Okay, let it rip.
You let her rip.
Save. Deck save.
Dex save.
Okay. All right. Let me.
I'm hoping that it's not dexterous because it doesn't have legs.
I just imagine when Feorn shot that guiding bolt by me, that radiant heat. I thought it was tear breathing against my neck.
The dirty 20.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not kidding. It's a dirty 20.
Fuck you.
Peaches.
Does he have disadvantage because he's grappled to me?
I'm gonna say the mixture of you might have a possibly having disadvantage and him might have. I'm gonna say they cancel each other out.
Fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop another 2 hit dice of
Okay.
healing because I just
On-
realized that I'm actually supposed to have like 6.
On Kate.
Yeah.
Oh baby.
How many am I actually supposed to have? I kept forgetting to update it. So, Warlock level plus 1. So I should have 6. Oh.
Okay. So, Cade. Okay,
Cool.
So you take your 7 healing. Cade, this thing is really gonna try to get you in here. No
Yeah.
fucking way.
Yeah, I can fucking try, dude.
I can't. Nobody's doing damage. Like everybody's like, we went a whole round. I don't think literally a single point of damage was done.
Wyatt just keeps pulling out fucking 6-shooters and he clicks him, and then the little flag that comes out and says "bang" is on it. Bang.
Peaches, on the other hand, you will have
Yeah,
some
that-
you. Peaches, you are
Is that
gonna
a
have.
blaster? Sorry, go ahead.
You're gonna have 1 piercing, 2 acid, so 3 damage total done to you. Okay, top of the round, Wyatt. What are you doing?
I'm gonna run. So hold on.
Oh yeah, dwarf shit.
Hold on. Let me just see here. I'm gonna run over here.
Okay.
To close the door, would that be an action?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this thing twice.
Okay.
Bang shebang.
An 18 to hit.
Yay! You did it.
First time in 6 weeks.
Holy cow. You guys need to get some magic items to make you hit more.
Yeah, DM. So that's gonna be 7 force damage plus 2 cold damage.
Okay.
So 9 damage on the first hit.
Okay. Now, I think we might have to look into this, but I think you have to choose your targets at the beginning. So I will say that that's enough to kill it. But you can send another one through if you would like, just for the flavor of destroying it.
So it's dead?
It's dead.
Okay. And there's another one over here on Peaches.
Yes.
So I'll just Eldritch Blast that one next.
Okay.
But I don't think it's gonna land.
I'm going to look up whether or not you have to do that, but I'm fine just splitting it right now. Okay, go ahead and roll.
I did. I missed. It's a 10 to hit.
Damn, probably just misses. Probably only got a fucking AC of 11.
I'm pretty.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I think.
I'm gonna close the door. And can I use my reaction to say something?
Yeah.
Could use your free action.
Reaction. Yeah, you can just say it.
No, I shot people. That's my action.
No, I know,
Your
but
free action.
talking isn't an action.
Someone came through the front door. We gotta wrap this up.
Okay. Is that what is it? Was he not allowed to say that, Frank, or what?
He's good. He's good.
As the big one dies, the crows leave their perch and reassume their position inside Arno River Crasher, and I regain 5 hit points.
Oh. You do?
Yeah, because it was cursed. And it died while it was cursed.
Oh, it wasn't hex, it was curse.
Yeah, it was the Hexblade curse.
Oh. That's
Yeah.
so sick. Okay, Feyornberry.
Fairnberry. The last one alive is on Peaches. I am going to turn around and cast, believe it or not, Guiding Bolt.
Shit, yeah.
at
Dude, you need to
level
get
2.
like Shillelagh to just fucking be able to do a minimum amount of damage instead of fucking guiding, bolting everything. Fucking overkill.
Good though. It's nice. Okay. At level 2.
Okay.
Cast.
Mhm.
Boom. Boom.
Yes.
Gotta click a lot of buttons.
Goddamn.
It hits.
Okay.
Nice.
Rolling dice.
It hits.
15.
Is it higher than 7?
Yes.
More than that. More than double, actually.
You just smash this thing. It just shatters. Okay. So you guys clean up this combat. Fucking eventually, you went through like 2 extra rounds than you
Yeah.
had to, but that's okay. So you clean it up, and as you
Back to
are
peaceful.
cleaning that up, you can hear some, like in the quiet, you can hear some steps coming up the main staircase.
Wyatt closed this door. Right? Yeah.
Sorry, I missed this part. Did he come in from this staircase? Did Feorn come in from this staircase over here?
No, he came in from this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hurry, guys, with me. And I'm just gonna try to rush people into this staircase. Not opening up the hatch. Can we all fit in there without opening the hatch?
You can.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, quick with me.
What happened to the mimics?
So the mimic is just dead in like bones and wood and iron, just in a pile on the floor.
Is it possible to lump it back together and close it up like it just looks like a chest again, or
This thing is a fucking mess.
Under the bed.
can I get it in my bag of holding?
It's like a good sized chest. Like it's like a end of a king size bed size chest.
Okay.
If we have time.
Okay.
And there's also like guts and shit all over the walls right now.
It's a crime scene.
Yeah, it's a massacre in here.
Is there locks on the door?
Not this door. Actually, in fact, the hallway door
these,
doesn't have one.
These doors.
Yeah,
No, they don't.
The hallway door, the bedroom door.
Okay.
I'm gonna just run into the little cubby thing.
Same. While that's happening, I'm gonna lay on hands myself to top myself off.
The last person to I'll be the last one to come in, and I'll try to shift the bookcase back.
Okay. You can do so. I'll say, so Kate, are you the last one in?
I'm the last one in.
Yeah, he's the last one.
Okay. So, Kate, as you're getting in there and like about to like turn around and get this door closed, you actually look back at the door to the room, to the staircase, and somebody knocks on the door as you're heading into this bookcase.
Me.
Huh?
Me, right?
What do you mean?
Why
You
is
said
the
Kate.
last one in?
No, I asked who was the last one in.
Yeah, Wyatt. Sorry.
Everyone said Wyatt.
Oh,
Wyatt.
I said he was the last one in, and you thought I was referring to Kate. I meant Wyatt.
So Wyatt. Sorry, if you're the last one in. Yeah. So you look back, Wyatt, and you're looking at the door as you're like tucking yourself in, about to close this door, and you just hear a knock on the door.
Is it possible for me to, like, how far can I close this sliding thing, this sliding bookshelf?
Sorry, how far to push it?
To close it.
I mean, you can close it all the way.
But can I leave a peek to see who comes in?
You can leave it.
And then have a reaction to, like, once I see who comes in, like, close it?
Sure.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. So you can hear the handle jiggle to the door. And then the door opens. And you see a little dragonborn with an eye patch.
And I'm gonna close, like,
Okay.
like, once I see him, like, I'm just kind of, like, ready to see who comes in. Like, as he's opening the door and I catch his face, I'm gonna...
Okay.
Can I roll to see if I can see if anybody's here? Like, I just heard them in here. I just heard I heard people in this room.
Everybody's gonna gaslight him. We've never been here in our life.
Go. I'll give you.
I just heard him. I want to know what the hell happened to him.
At disadvantage.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Perception?
Perception. Disadvantage.
That work? There it goes. 1. And then 2.
No.
So it would be a 8.
Yeah, you don't see anything with the bookcase. And
who
the
was
one
it?
person who doesn't know who you are fucking is the one who saw you.
I'll say, gosh, there's a dragonborn with an eye patch out there.
She came back.
You guys
Came
know this guy?
Dude, that's Augus's brother.
Should I open the door?
You know,
He
It probably can't hurt.
It's better than him burning down our boat.
Yeah, I couldn't get a read on this guy. I couldn't tell if he was friend or foe, to be honest.
I don't think he would rat us out to the council, though. He already knew that we were doing some fishy shit around this house.
All right, well, I guess I'm opening the door. Should I fuck with him?
There's a turn knob in the inside too, by the way.
Dude.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna use minor.
Silent image, another mimic.
I'm gonna use minor illusion.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna replicate Gellen's voice.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, "Who goes there to disturb my slumber?"
Fuck, I forget your character's name already.
Bustin.
Bustin, you hear this voice that you've never heard before. Booming, slightly British. How do you react?
No, I'm just looking for the unseen servants. That's all. I guess they are true to their name. I'll be right out once I see them. It's just I follow them in here. Is this your house, or are you part of the unseen servants?
Is your unseen servant still up?
It is.
He is, but I can't. Like, I need in order to command him. Like, I can't see him, so I can't. I can command it to do something, but I can't see.
Actually, would you have brought him in with you?
I didn't really think about it. I didn't really care because it didn't matter to me whether he lived or died. He's an unseen servant. Like,
Right, but he's covered in
so
goo.
rude.
Like, he's visible right now.
That is true. He is visible.
I don't know, DM. You play how you want to play it. I didn't
No, if you would've-
explicitly
you
state.
You knew that he was covered in goo. So if you were trying to hide, like,
Sure. Then, to be honest,
can bring him.
I would have probably removed him during the fight.
just
like
Dismissed him.
dismissed him. Yeah.
okay, so he's gone.
Yo, above table. How fucked up would it be if I minor illusioned Ockus's voice right now?
I thought you were gonna do that. I was losing.
Well, I don't know this guy. Sorry. So somebody just told me it's his brother.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Peaches.
Okay.
It's like, what if you minor illusioned Oculus in front of him?
I'm
Whoa.
gonna
That's what
I'm
you were
gonna
gonna do.
minor illusion Ockus's voice.
No!
Okay.
That's so fucked up.
I don't know this guy. You told me that you gave me some. You know.
We just said we think he's cool.
Are you looking for the unseen servants, brother?
Do we pick up on that?
Can I
and hear
tell
that?
where the voice is coming from?
Probably the corner of the room with the chair. I assume. I don't know where else he would be doing it from.
This chair here?
You tell me, Wyatt. Where's it
Does the
coming?
illusion work? How can you do that?
I
Can
can
you
only
point?
set the illusion from a point that I can see, so it's gonna be literally in
Coming
this.
from the book.
Yeah, from the bookshelf. It's gonna be coming from.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I thought you cracked it again.
No,
Okay,
no.
fair
I'm
enough.
playing by the rules, bro. What the fuck you think?
Okay.
Brother, where are you? I came looking for you. I heard you were taken on a ship and you were held captive against your will. And I'll approach the bookshelf.
Before he goes again
Wyatt.
with Oculus' voice, Cade will heed warning to Wyatt. He's very hot-headed. This might not be the path that we want to go with this guy.
I want to punch him, like I said I would earlier.
Brother, are you behind the bookshelf? Is this some trickery that I'm not familiar with? And I'm just gonna start frantically tearing at the books.
I'm gonna change the minor illusion to Grix's voice.
Jesus Christ.
Can I? Is the bookshelf open a crack
No.
still?
No, it's closed.
There's a dial though. We can.
Yeah. Someone should like grab the knob and turn it, and I'll fucking boot him out.
Well, what are you doing with Grix's voice before? Because there's a lot of things that are going to happen here.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
From the same location.
Same spot.
What are these tricks, sorcerer? And I'm gonna grab my mace and I'm just gonna start pounding on this bookshelf and just start beating at it.
What?
So you start smashing shelves, start splintering woods. I'll say at some point, like after a couple hits, the book in front of where the knob was would have fallen out, and you can see the knob.
I will grab the knob.
Okay.
Yeah, you will.
It's like kind of hard. It's like 60% hard, but it's big.
Well, I'm gonna be. I'm tugging on this thing like I'm tearing it off.
Okay.
Like I want to like rip it down if I can.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's just like a doorknob, so you kind of turn this knob, and you can feel that the bookshelf goes a little loose, and it's like on rails.
Can I rip it off the rails?
I mean, no, but you can slide it.
I'll slam it open then. I won't just slide it gently. I'm going to whip it and whip it good.
Okay.
Like men without hats or men with hats.
You
Open
just
it up.
see.
Peaches is gonna be choking Wyatt like an overtaken part.
So you guys see, you guys open the door and you guys see your newfound compatriot here. One eye and everything. And you just see, Vustin, you just see the unseen servants just stuffed into this secret closet area.
So no, I'm gonna take a step back, shield up, point my mace at them. Which one of you was doing these tricks?
I was one of the pigeons.
Yeah, there's pigeons all around the mansion. They got these weird voices of this guy Gellin. He collects people's voices. It's fucked up.
See, I wish I could believe you, but considering there's no pigeons here, I'd like to roll for insight.
Okay, go ahead. And I need a deception check out of both of you.
Oh god, I roll. Oh god.
Oh. Oh no.
Rustin, you know they're bullshitting. With authority.
Holy! What a time!
Where was that when we were fighting?
Seriously.
I'm just gonna exhale some smoke out of my nostrils. Some black smoke.
I'm so sorry. I tried to get this to stop.
You tried to get it to stop, yet you lied with him. Doesn't seem like you tried very hard. How would you feel if someone was playing tricks on you about one of your loved ones that you've lost and haven't heard from in weeks?
Oh, that happened like 2 days ago.
Yeah, so how would you feel if someone was playing tricks on your head with, projecting their voice to you? How would you feel? How would that make you feel?
I told him not to do it.
But you still lied on his behalf.
I mean, I didn't want to be in the crossfire.
Listen.
Well, now you are.
Listen, buddy. I don't know who you are. My friends here haven't really briefed me on. I've never met you. I don't know you.
Well, allow me to introduce myself. The name is Vustin, Arcus's brother. I traveled here. Been on the seas for a few weeks now, looking for him. Told he made it to Saltmarsh. That's as far as my information can bring me. I was also told that he traveled with you, the unseen servants. Other than that, I don't know much.
Why'd you come back?
Well, I saw a fancy light
Oh, right,
show
I
in one of
just-
the windows. Wanted to see if, and I saw you guys sneak in here and seemed pretty suspicious. And then once I saw the fireworks show, figured something was going on. I had to check it out for myself. Plus, the door was wide open, figuratively. It wasn't locked.
The front? Oh, okay. We probably should have locked that behind us.
Yeah.
No offense, nothing, against you. I mean, you're right. We are kind of sneaking in.
Yeah, I'm very sneaky, are you?
It's never been our defining feature,
No, I don't think so.
despite what the name says.
Well, you guys are the unseen servants, not the sneaky servants.
Well, now that we're all friends, we should be a little more
Acquaintances
careful.
at best.
This place is not safe, and we shouldn't be yelling at each other in here.
Whose house is this?
The guy that the goblin killed on the stage. He was a bad guy. As it
Who?
was.
The goblin? That makes sense.
No, the guy.
They are known to
Goblin
be,
didn't deserve what he got.
quite the little shit, if you know what I mean.
Hey, mind your tongue.
I
already
just said
told
all
you outside.
goblins. Goblins in plural. Okay?
I already told you outside. Don't speak ill of the dead. You asked for our help, and now you wander in here, and God only knows what trouble we can find with whatever this is, and he'll gesture to all of you. Is there something that we can help you with?
Yeah. Help me find my brother, since you guys are the ones that had him in your company.
And as we said before, we'd be happy to help you find your brother. If that meant that we could also rescue and make sure that Arcus is alive, we would like to do the same. But I could have swore we mentioned a meeting at the ship and not just barging in after us.
You're right. I don't remember barging in here. Like I said, the door was unlocked.
Were you
And-
invited?
Were you?
Were
As
we?
a matter of fact, we were.
Really?
Yeah.
By the dead guy. The
by
dead
an
guy invited you.
acquaintance of the dead guy. Yes.
Really?
You may
Who
have
might
Are
this
we all
acquaintance
still
be?
huddled into
I-
this little cubby?
I'll back
Yeah,
up. I will back up so I'm not
I'm
like
saying all this behind Wyatt. My head's just over his shoulder. Hey, watch
Hey,
your
Orange.
fucking mouth.
Like,
Wyatt, hold me back, dog.
Ow. Okay, as you were kind of repositioning yourselves or whatever, I will say that the only other input, the only other sensory that comes in is the hatch above you. It does have a lock on this side, and the hatch rattles a little bit as though something was just stepped on it.
Is there any light emanating from this hatch, Frank? Any blue light?
I won't make you roll. I'll say that you have to have kind of asked to see it, because there is a faint line of blue light as you take a closer look coming down one of the sides.
Hey, guys, I know that, we don't know him, but he could help. Before you guys started messing with mimics, I went into the little mouse hole you found, Wyatt, and it led me into a room with, he wasn't a goblin. He was like a halfling, you said?
Who's a
Or
gnome?
gnome. Sorry.
No.
What's the difference?
Led me into a room, and there was a gnome chained up, and a lot of people chained up, and something like blue tentacle guy who looked like he was guarding him. And I asked him if he was a prisoner, and he said yes. And I told him we'd save him, and I think this hatch will lead up into that room. So, maybe we focus on that. I think they might have heard us too.
Probably a good bet.
What was this this tentacle thing?
I believe it looked like it
Like, do you think it was
almost looked
black
like a
water or
human
something?
blob. No, it was blue, and it kind of looked like a blob of a man with tentacle legs, bunch of tentacle legs. I don't know what it was.
Blob of a man with a bunch of tentacle legs.
Does that sound familiar to any of us? Any kind of creature?
Let me think. Which one of you?
What?
Oceanus didn't come with us for all of this?
Yeah, he comes running in the room. Hey, I totally forgot to follow you this whole time. Dude. He does actually come in. I actually forgot to do that earlier, but you know, it happens. He doesn't have a weapon anyways. He was no help.
Does he know what the blob man with tentacle legs is?
He does not. Wyatt, though, I'm gonna have you do a nature check for me, buddy.
Nice.
You throw it across the room.
Bruh. 8.
It fell out of the tray, bro. Doesn't count. Reroll it.
Only if the DM says so.
No. Play where if you it's
house
up to you.
rules,
Play
man.
Where it lies, and then you play where it lies. Okay. So Wyatt, unfortunately, with that description, it doesn't really ring a bell. Maybe if you saw it, you'd be better apt to figure it out, but you don't know.
How many of these blob creatures were there, Faorn? Barry,
Just one.
fuck. Just one? Did it look strong, menacing? Did it have armor, weapons?
I didn't see any. It just looked like a blob with tentacles. There were some people chained up with armor, but you know, I don't think they were. I think they were getting experimented on and not, you know, not guarding the gnome.
And you think that this hatch might lead to that room or that area?
Well, there was a blue light, and there is a blue light coming from this hatch, so I think so.
Do you point out the hatch?
Yeah. Well, I'm standing underneath it, I guess.
Oh, I
so.
see. Can I cast Detect Good and Evil on the hatch? Or towards the hatch and kind of...
Yeah, what does it give you?
For duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet.
Fey, fiend, or undead. Okay. So within how far?
30 feet. Within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, let me just link it.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you're going like up to the hatch and casting this thing?
Can I cast it like I don't want to step up to Barry because I don't want to seem like I'm stepping up to him. But I'll maybe like 6 feet away from him. I want to say just that way there's some distance.
Sure.
No?
Okay. There's.
I'd assume that the roof is not made of stone.
There is an aberration within 30 feet of you.
And I will relay that message to the unseen servants. I don't
What
even
the
know
fuck is an aberration?
And I was literally just about to ask. I don't even know what the fuck that even means.
Isn't it like a fucking like Frankenstein kind of thing?
Frank, you
Just
wanna?
like a monster kind of.
Can I roll history to determine what, or nature to determine what a fucking aberration is?
No, you're okay. Let me get a good definition. Aberrations were creatures that were unnatural and had no place in the natural order of the material plane, or in fact, most other planes.
Mm.
Faorn starts like seething at the mouth.
So, Faorn, actually,
Barry.
whatever. When you created your character,
It's your own fault.
one of the things that you were told was that you were on patrol, specifically looking for aberrations that were leaving the Dreadwood.
Yes, I do remember that.
Because they were a sickness on nature.
Okay.
That was pretty creepy.
Did it seem that's... does that seem like the direction where we heard the alchemist from the room over from Marcus?
I don't think
same general area?
I don't think this gives you the
Or Oceanus, rather.
itself, or where he's feeling this thing from.
Yeah, like
We do trigonometry.
Oh no, he does get where the creature's located. Sorry. Yes, so it would align.
Okay. I was just thinking, like, per the nomenclature, per the makeup of the house, would we think, like, oh, if we took this hatch here, that, and, if it took us left, that would kind of bring us... Okay.
And this is the same type of, pathing that led you up to the other secret attic.
Okay. All right, well, if this is where we need to go, Wyatt, did you still want to go your way about it? And then we can kind of see where the cards fall?
I don't got him anymore. I mean, I could bring him back, but I think once we open the hatch, questions are already going to be asked by whatever on the other side.
Well, I mean, being able to mimic.
Oh, that's
Mr.
right.
Prime water.
Is there still any clothing that's left from the mimic, or is it just kind of all destroyed?
Let me roll for it.
I can also go in through the hole again and maybe create a distraction while you guys come through the trapdoor.
Yeah, you crawl inside the aberration's ass and then go large again, and that'll be our go to.
So in fact, despite all the damage that was being done there, the clothes actually stayed pretty well intact. There's like 3 sets of clothes. I'll say one of them's kind of covered in goo, but the other ones stayed safe underneath the first set. So it's actually weirdly a very good roll for you.
Nice.
Arcade. I like that idea. Let's stick with it. I'll be right back.
While he's doing clothes, is there any
Not doing the clothes, okay?
sorry.
What a weird way
As
to
he's-
phrase it.
sorry.
Dude,
was-
that's keyword for drugs, dude. He's doing clothes, man.
As he's equipping the clothes,
Don't do clothes, kid.
is there any like keys that are visible, or can I look for keys that might open this hatch?
You can sure go looking around. Why don't you give me a sweet little investigation check?
There's not just a handle on the hatch.
There's a
Said it
lock.
was a lock.
Get your spendy little fucking fingers in there, Barry.
Get an 8.
Yeah.
You're searching around, looking for a key.
Investigation. Wait, what did I roll?
You can't find a key, Mr. Barry.
Okay.
He's a druid. Does that make him salad fingers?
If you guys are bored, if nobody's doing anything else, you can join him in his hunt. But
Yeah, I'll help him.
Whoa! What the fuck was that?
I did not mean to do that.
I will do an investigation check to try to find.
Yeah, let's look for keys.
Wyatt, you're not allowed. Okay, you're doing the clothes.
Big rolls. Big rolls.
2 nat 6s. Nice.
A natural 1.
Okay, nice.
Wait,
Peaches,
could
come
I
on.
persuade the universe to give us the keys?
Is the hatch made out of wood?
Hatch is made out of wood. Yeah.
Can I use my hand axe to chop at it?
Wait, whoa.
Whoa, no.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
That's
No,
noisy.
I will stop him if he does.
Same.
No, I'll pull out my hand axe and get ready to start chopping at it.
We need to be quiet about this. Remember.
Well, I think you guys threw quiet out the window once your friend there, projected voices, booming voices at that of a dead
That's-
person.
We have a plan,
but-
though, and they don't know he's dead.
Yeah.
Hello, my friends.
They don't know he's dead. Yet he was from what I saw,
Yeah.
He was
Public. This
publicly
thing was out in public.
executed.
This wasn't out in public.
Oh, I'm still alive and well. Don't you worry.
Oh, God, he's back.
He pulls up his Galen Prime Water.
You know, Simo, if you could just make your voice a little fatter, that would nail it. Like, do this, and that helps.
Got a marble mouth.
No, I don't think I can do his voice now. That's what I did every time I knew I was gonna be Gellin. Anyways,
Well, do we know any other way up besides this hatch?
Well,
Just
there's
the hole that I found.
Found a hole.
Mouse hole.
Let me try the hatch.
Wait,
was there anyone?
isn't
Were you
Barry?
helping them, by the way? Sorry.
No, I was just gonna sit on the bed.
Okay. All right.
Isn't Barry gonna go into the mouse hole and cause a distraction
Oh, that's just an idea.
at the same time?
Well, we still need to open the hatch.
Why would
I
we
know,
need one
but-
when I'm Gellin Primewater?
Fine.
Well, maybe Barry can go through the hole as a lizard or whatever, and then you can speak to one of us. Would it be possible for you to speak to one of us?
I
If-
need to see. I believe I need to see you.
Shit.
You know what? Maybe you shouldn't be wasting your shapes.
Maybe.
Let's do the Gellin plan and go from there. Either way, we're in for a fight. It's probably not going to do any good to have you be a rat while we're doing it.
True.
Quickly,
To use this.
Mr. Primewater, before you go, I will Father Mary, Holy Ghost, splash holy water and bless Mr. Primewater, Ms. Peaches, and Mr. Dr. McCockiner for the next minute. You guys are blessed, and you get a D4 to your attack rolls or saving throws.
Thank you, my dear boy.
And if you wanted to,
I
how long does
don't.
guidance last? No, how long does guidance last, Barry?
They're both concentration.
But how long does guidance last, Barry? Because Barry has guidance. Maybe you could.
Oh.
Yeah,
I think it's also a minute.
it lasts minute. Oh, minute. But
him a minute.
I will just pat
Gavin.
Wyatt on the shoulder, or Gellin, and I will use a spell called Enhance Ability.
So I was going to tell you to use.
What does that do?
You pretty much just have advantage on whatever those are.
All of
you
them?
want.
No. Choose
You
one of
choose
the
one.
following
I choose
effects,
one?
Yeah.
McCockiner.
Oh, I have to
Jeez.
choose it, or do you?
Jesus,
choose it?
doctor. We're
You choose to
revoking
give
your
them,
license.
Like Owl's Wisdom or Cat's
I'll-
Grace.
I'll give you, I guess, charisma,
That seems like a
because
good
you're
one.
gonna be chatting it up,
That's kind
right? Or intelligence.
You gotta lock it in there, pal.
Bud pal.
I
I
haven't.
do charisma.
Yeah, I'm gonna do charisma because that was my first go-to.
That's not
'Cause
gonna
you
help
better
me.
lie
But
your
I
ass.
wanted you guys to pick first. That's not gonna help me. But I'm going up the stairs.
Oh well.
Interesting. Well, you go up the stairs and you meet a locked hatch.
Wingardium.
I'm gonna knock on the hatch. Hello? It's me, Mr. Primewater. I seem to have forgotten my key.
Oh, well, it's locked on one side. Can you find the key?
Darn. You think I can bust it open?
It's your hatch.
All right, give me a moment, my friend. And I'm gonna just try to.
What does that mean? It's locked on one side. Is that even how doors work?
That means that I have to open it from my side. On his side, it's locked no matter what. It's only openable from my side.
I see. So they can never leave ever.
That's right.
Which makes sense if they're prisoners.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to open it up.
Okay.
Or like punch it down or something.
Okay. So you're hitting it with something? What are you doing?
Yeah, with my fists, like just try to rip it off with my hands, maybe.
And I'm gonna offer him my axe. I'm gonna offer him handle first, my hand axe.
Sure, I'll use that.
Okay.
You might want to try using something other than your hands there,
Sure,
Mr. Prime
Are you
Water.
just chopping at the wood, or are you chopping at the lock?
Let's chop at the lock.
Okay, roll the hit.
That's bad for the blade, the edge of the blade, you know.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I'm
Mr.
way
Welder. What do I
It doesn't
add?
take a welder to know that.
What is it? What do I add to the hit? Because I rolled, but I know I have to add to.
It's strength.
It's just an attack roll.
Yeah.
But my dagger is +3.
That's your
That's
dex.
your dex. It's a different
But
one.
they're both dex and strength. They're both the same score. So why
it would
is
be
it?
the same.
So it's a
Gonna be-
+3.
Are you proficient in hand axes?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
that's
I'm
it.
not. Oh, but I'm
It's-
proficient in
it's a
simple
simple-
weapons.
It's a simple weapon, so
I'm
you
It's a
proficient in
simple-
simple weapons. Okay, so 16 to
Yeah.
hit,
Okay. Roll some damage on that thing.
which is what is it?
D6. D6. 1d6.
Woo! 5
plus your
damaginos.
strength.
Yeah. Do you have any?
Still
strength?
5 damaginos.
Okay. So you get a good swing in, chunk. You
Wait! On each of your turns, when you hit with an attack roll, you deal an extra 3 cold damage. So 5 plus a little bit of that frost, baby. 3 frosties.
So your blade, as it's hitting the hasp of the lock, it kind of freezes the point of impact, and you shatter through the metal hasp. And it still dangles there, but you can remove it, and you can walk your way out.
I'll just kind of like give back the hand axe, and I'll open up the hatch and pop up. Hello!
You can walk through the thing now. I'm going to bring everybody else up too, purely for viewing purposes, but you will have to keep in mind.
I guess
I can't get in there, bro. It's too thin of a...
Gotta be perfect.
I can't get in there, brother.
There we go.
There we go. Oh my fucking god.
Okay. So this
What am I fucking looking at right now?
what did I take the mimic to? I did.
It literally is just a blob with tentacles.
Okay. So let me describe what you see here. So again, similar to if you were listening to the Feyorn description, I'll give it to you again anyways. There are 3 Sahagin tied up or chained up to the wall. Pretty tightly chained to the wall on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, there's a seemingly like a captain or of some sort, different face structure, like all of it, and more heavily armored. Some sort of marking on its chest plate. There's a gnome with, I don't know what to call it, but basically, as you see in the picture, that kind of like magnifying lens on his eye. And then there is, this very strange creature with a ton of tentacles piled up underneath it. It looks like it just should be a human, but its arms are quite long and strange. It's got fingers that are dripping with this bluish oily substance. It's got gills all the way up its neck. And Wyatt, as you stare this thing in the face, you look at the center of its head, and whether or not those eyes are functional, it reminds you of a creature that you saw on one of your little excursions in speaking with your patron. This thing really resembles an aboleth, which is a pretty nasty creature. Predates even the gods. One of the only creatures that predates the gods. This primordial creature, very psychic, very water-based, lots of tentacles, and very smart. This is probably a servant to an aboleth, if not closer than that.
Sorry, a
last
servant to an aboleth.
Yeah.
So
Aboleths are known to kind of take on several servants under their wing.
I see. And what's this dude on the right?
On the far right,
Yeah.
that's the other Sahagin, the kind of champion one.
Is he tied up or is he like?
He's chained up, breathing very heavily. All of the Sahagin are unconscious. The only other two things I wanted to mention is under the table, you can see that the gnome is loosely chained to the table, probably has about a 6-foot berth that he could walk around with. And the weird creature is actually got his tentacles pooled up underneath him, and he's in a large bucket, you can see from this side, of some sort. Like a lot of his tentacles are inside the bucket.
Can I tell based on the glance from where I'm at, and like, actually no, I'm gonna ask that question later. How are things up here?
We're making some advancements.
Like what?
Well, we've tried using different methods for controlling them at a distance, and it seems like we might be onto a more discreet way, not just the song.
Oh, really? Like what?
There's been a few command words that work. Kill seems to be a pretty good one. Laugh, for some reason, works. Really just the strong emotions.
While he's talking to me, do I notice anything from the servant?
It is eerily still. You just see it breathing through its gills. It seems to be having a little bit of a struggle with its breathing.
Can I tell? Oh, because it needs water, probably, right? It needs some sort of...
Looks like that might be the case.
Can I tell if it's like eyeing me up or if it's skeptical of my existence here?
It is staring at you with 3 green eyes in the center of its face.
I see. Can I take a step closer?
For sure.
I would like to, upon getting a little bit closer, see if the bucket itself is magical in some kind of way. Like, if it's just a bucket of water literally keeping this thing alive, or if it's got, like, for really a lack of a better explanation, literally like a portal to the water plane, just keeping it kind of, like, tethered alive, you know? Like, I'm just kind of thinking that way.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
It's a really, really super strong 4. Really strong. Very, very strong.
Looks like a bucket. You can't even really see the water that's in it. Like, there's just so many tentacles packed into this thing, and there's tentacles outside of it too. But yeah, you can't tell.
Can I just quickly... How many legs are on a chair?
4.
How many legs are on a table?
4.
How many corners are on the cement foundation built beneath your house?
4.
Probably 4. So you're telling me with that 4, it can hold, what, a 300-pound man in a chair? 4 can? It can hold enough food to feed a fucking banquet hall? It can hold your house up without fail. And that 4's not going to get him anything in that room?
Okay. Good point. It's a magical bucket. It leads to the water plane. You can see the genie in it. You guys win the whole campaign. It's over. You needed a 4 the whole time. Now you don't know.
I don't know.
I love your tangents.
I'm gonna think to myself.
You take psychic damage. It's hard to think.
Hey there, pal. You recognize this thing?
Like you're thinking it as though like you're trying to communicate telepathically.
Like I'm trying to communicate to Mr.
Oh, I see.
Impeccable.
To Robin Williams. The genie.
What a sick blob.
Any idea how I can get rid of it?
Well, you could cut it to shreds. I've never seen an aboleth thrall up close like this, it is problematic to look at.
Use that little black pillow.
Any weaknesses you could help me out with?
Oh, if you could keep it out of water for a good 10 minutes or so.
Thanks, Sibby.
Don't ever call me that again. And don't forget, my heart is set on that Damien.
Sure thing, Mr. I.
You get the feeling of like a phone hanging up.
Anything else? Sorry. Anything else? What's next on the docket for you, my man? You're the man of the hour, are you not?
Well, he kind of like looks at you funny. Well, we haven't eaten in a little bit. I think it's been almost a day. I can't tell.
You've been working hard. I'll make sure to get some food. I'll be right back. All right? I'll bring it myself for such a hard-working genius.
You're gonna get it?
I'm in great spirits today. It's been a successful party down outside, and I could share some of the food. I'll make sure you're taken care of.
Give me a give me a deception check at advantage.
What if I already have advantage on it? Do I get
Mega advantage.
triple?
No triple.
Wishful thinking. I like it.
All right, I rolled a 25. Give it to me
Damn.
straight.
And he just goes, okay, yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
good.
I'll be back in a jiffy.
Oh, and I think he needs more water.
Does he? I'll be right back. Toodaloo! And I can't use the stairs because it says disabled. I would hate
Oh.
for
Weird.
such stairs to exist in the Gellin Prime Water Mansion. Where are my friends?
They were upstairs.
Oh.
Only for vision purposes.
And I'll kind of like, because the hatch is now open, right? Like I can close it behind me.
Yes.
I'll close the hatch
No,
behind
there's no
me.
lock.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, friends. All right, friends. So we got one tango up there. It is the most horrific creature I've ever seen. It's called an aboleth, or related to an aboleth. Just know it's actually Oceanus. You seen an aboleth before?
Yeah, there can't be. There's not. You see him like kind of shaking a little bit, just thinking about this. There's not an aboleth up there.
My little birdie told me it's an aboleth thrall.
Okay.
Does that ring a bell? Is it like a baby aboleth or what?
Does that trigger anything for me, by the way, Frank?
For you?
Yeah.
I don't think you have like. You don't have. Do you have a background in like seafaring or underwater?
Nope.
Okay, then no, it wouldn't. Well, that could be. I mean, that's probably a person. I mean, long gone, but yeah, I wouldn't mess with that. It's probably feeding information to the real aboleth.
Does that threaten us in any way, or if we get rid of it, are we good?
I mean, I don't know. I think we. I mean, I don't know. It's not like it's gonna forget what it sees. Like it's seeing right now through that thing.
I see. Well, I got somewhat of an idea. There's only one thing to worry about up there, and it's the aboleth. That gnome is held against his will. He's chained up to the floor. The aboleth seems to be the more dangerous thing in the room. And yes, Cade?
The gnome, he's working, or Barry said he's a prisoner.
Yeah, he's the alchemist. Like, he's the guy. He's the Blackwater magician. Held against his will. There was 4 Sahagin up there, chained up against their will, probably teaching him how to use the Blackwater, or how to
test
get
dummies. Or
how to. He mentioned the song up there. He said they're trying to figure out new ways of using the Blackwater to mind control people.
In what ways?
Like using commands. Like one-word commands to activate people under the influence.
Fuck.
But he says it's like in trial phases, so Gellin didn't really get very far.
So, as long as whoever's up there doesn't ever make it out, that information probably lives and dies with us. Because they would expect maybe Gellin to pass that information along. Well, shit, actually, Oceanus just said it. Maybe that servant up there is passing along that information to the aboleth. That could be a problem.
Right, so they told me they were quite hungry. The other thing is this aboleth is sitting in a bucket. Probably a bucket filled with water, just barely surviving. My little birdie said he looks real bad because he ain't got no water in him. Now, I said I'd come back with some food and some water, but it could be a great opportunity to pour something on the aboleth so it can't see, pretend to feed it some water, and instead cover its eyes with some tar-like substance or something so that it can't see, instead of giving it water like I said I would. But
maybe mayonnaise?
Holy
And that's the end of the session.
What?
Maybe mayonnaise?
Holy shit.
Is it actually?
What a fucking banger. That's a bar from Barry.
Is it actually the end?
We have it.
No.
A tar-like substance.
Mayonnaise. Covering its eyes. Why don't we just kill it?
well, we could do that, and that is pretty much plan B. But what Oceanus is saying is maybe it's in our best interest to at least cover its eyes while we kill it.
Right. So it can't pass the information along.
That's right.
Why does that matter? Okay, so it passes our images along. I'm not afraid.
Well, I have to live underwater where those things are.
Then don't show your face.
Well, actually, Oceanus, you just stay here until the job's done. How about that? That's for sure.
Well, he means once the job is done and Oceanus goes home, if we piss off this aboleth, there probably isn't going to be a corner of this ocean that Oceanus is going to be safe.
How does it know that this Oceanus character is with you guys?
Well, if I go up there and fight it,
Well, then don't go up and fight it.
then I'm not.
Let us deal with it.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm gonna. You guys do what you gotta do.
Listen, I'd rather have the aboleth believe that Gellin did it all by himself. You know, rather than show our faces.
What do we
So
think
you're
would
saying
warrant?
we all make ourselves look like Gillen.
I can't do that.
Fuck.
What do we think would warrant that, right? Because we have to imagine the way that Gellin would behave. Whatever you do needs to be believable to the Aboleth. I guess if you want to put the target on Gellin's head, ultimately it doesn't matter, but just be careful with the way that you're acting with them, because if it comes off too off-putting, something might be triggered. We don't know what control they have right now, or who can also
Listen,
control the
Cade,
Blackwater folk.
listen. We're gonna kill this thing no matter what. It's gonna send something. It's either gonna send I'm blind and something's killing me, or a couple of random people are in this place and the whole mission's compromised and I can see them all. I'd rather the former than the latter. And if things go, maybe I don't quite get it right, you guys just pop on up on the stairs and we just do it the old-fashioned way with brick and mortar.
Sure. Careful.
I'll hand you the alchemy jug. Or the mayonnaise jug.
All right, guys. Cade, I want you at the top of the stairs. And if you hear me yell, it's time to cook.
What if
Sure.
would anyone have a way to banish it?
I don't.
Not me.
Not me.
I figured. Okay, I just thought that maybe that could work.
Would it fit in a bag of holding?
Honestly, maybe, but it is quite large.
And so now you're gonna go get food for the folks that are upstairs.
Well, supposedly that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna come up with a ration and a jar of mayonnaise.
In this, the alchemist, he didn't seem aggressive. He didn't seem. He's a prisoner working because he has to work. Is that what it seems like?
I'm sure we'll find out in about 5 or so minutes when we deal with this thing. I don't know. He seemed like a little bit of a baby. But again,
He did
he's a
say he was
baby.
prisoner.
He's a baby held against his will, so I wouldn't put it past him.
I'll bring it.
Okay. Yeah. My fear is that we break this prisoner free, this alchemist free. He's got a lot of information, helpful information. But depending on how long he's been here, he may have grown to love his captor. He could very well be suffering from Stockholm syndrome. And if we...
He was very surprised when I offered to bring food up. He's been starving for an entire day.
Okay.
I fluffed him up with as many compliments as I could, Gellin style. He was not feeling the vibes.
Worst case, we could also charm him.
Yeah, maybe you got a
does
fancy
that.
zone of truth like your Mr. Nightfallen does.
Unfortunately, that's a bit out of my reach.
I don't think he's any of our Mr. Nightfall.
I wish he was my Mr. I mean, unfortunately,
Well,
I can't.
Let's get this thing done. If I miss the mayonnaise, let's breach and tango.
What does
I'll
that mean?
follow. He's gonna mayonnaise his eyes.
Where are you getting this mayonnaise from?
Listen,
It's a joke.
We have an unlimited supply.
the
Don't worry.
Mayonnaise.
the cue is
Whoops.
yeah, that's the cue.
Did I do that?
All right, Cade.
Okay, so what's the order on the stairs?
I'm at the top of the stairs, but I'm gonna, as we're going up, I'm gonna turn to Vustin. Can you fight?
I can fight. You'll have my mace.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
My staff.
So it's Kate at the top.
Yeah.
Into
Put you
my
here.
feathers.
I'll go staking.
I'll hold up the rear.
Staking.
And my pickaxe.
Yes, thank you like this. Okay. Okay. So Wyatt, you make your way up. You're just holding the jar.
Jar and a day of rations.
Okay. And you see the look on the gnome's face. He looks very eagerly, sets his tools down, and he almost instinctually sits on the floor.
Sorry, as Meg, are we planning to fight it?
If he
Yes.
says whoops.
If he says whoop.
Okay.
Well, no matter
I'm
what,
gonna be
we're
preparing now
fighting
for
this
blast.
thing. No matter what, we're fighting this thing. And he sits down.
Yeah, like he sits on the floor, just instinctually as you bring up the food.
Okay. I'll walk onto his side of the table. Say, this is for you. You've been working so hard.
This is, and he like looks at the food very strangely. This is new. Yeah, new.
New is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've got something for you, my old friend. And I'm going to go around the table around the other way. And I want to, as I'm approaching him, I want to prepare the bucket. And I'm going to try to trip into and splash his eyes with the mayonnaise.
Okay. So I'll
But I'm going
describe
to like, try to like prepare it like in a way that like the trip seems casual, but
Okay.
the aim is pure. You know what I'm saying? The aim is pure.
I got you. Okay, so first thing, as you're approaching, he opens up his tentacles to reveal like a spot for you to put the water. And you can see the bucket is about a quarter of the way full. And so it's kind of like he's like looking for you to fill the bucket, basically. But you are going to pretend to trip and say the word mayonnaise.
Oh, man.
Activate the alchemy jug.
Oh yeah.
Just swear mayonnaise.
Is it possible to ready an action on the other side of the door for that keyword? I'm coming up, eyeing the place for the fucking thing and attacking it with a ranged attack.
I'll say if you want to, I won't let you run up and then use a prepared action. I will, if you want to peek first, you can attempt to peek into the room and then prepare an action.
I'm going to trip and like as I'm tripping, I would like to hope that I can say the combination of words whoops mayonnaise. So I want to like whoops mayonnaise and then just like
Okay, Kate, are you peeking here, buddy?
It's like
I wouldn't-
Whoopsie.
whoopsie mayonnaise.
I wouldn't have peeked if it would have gotten us caught. So no, I wouldn't have peeked.
Okay, so then you're gonna have to go without the prepped.
Okay.
I never thought that D&D would make me wonder about the viscosity of mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty.
What if it's more Hellman's or Kraft?
It's actually vegan. We got to be a little
It's
bit
Miracle
forward.
Whip.
Yeah.
forward
It's
thinking.
Miracle Whip. Yeah.
So
I mean, it is a druid.
Whoops mayonnaise.
you, as you're getting closer, you hear this like gargling, cooing kind of noise as it kind of is anticipating this water excitedly. and then you give the whoopsie mayonnaise. You're gonna give me 2 rolls.
Okay.
You're gonna give me a performance check.
At advantage for charisma.
And what I'm gonna tell you is gonna happen here. If you can perform well this trip, it's going to lose its first turn because it's not going to be acting in a panicked way. But if it doesn't believe you, it's going to very quickly try to get the mayonnaise out of its eyes. Then the other one is going to be to see if you can hit it in the face.
Would you say this performance check is me trying to pass myself off as somebody else?
No, you are trying to perform that
A trip.
you are tripping.
Okay.
Yes.
And do
You
I
already have advantage.
and
for
do I still have
enhanceability
this enhance ability, right?
Yeah, it lasts an hour.
for an hour.
You'll have it
Unfortunately, the
for an
bless
hour,
and
yeah.
guidance are gone, but
E.
this is the stupidest plan.
What does enhance ability get him? Advantage?
Yeah.
It's an
Advantage on
advantage on
Wait.
charisma.
Wait, is it? But some of them are kind of weird.
No,
Yeah,
it is.
I
Advantage on charisma.
rolled
10.
A 10?
Wait. Stop.
At
Wait.
advantage?
Wait. I'm gonna use a D4 to add. I'm gonna use a D4 to add.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes! 14.
Oh, still.
Did you roll like 2 2s or some shit?
Okay. Give me a dex check. You're going to have advantage because it's sitting still.
9. Really rough. Really
9?
rough rolls, bro. 2 advantages, and I did not roll well. Wait, I can use the D4 again.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Sorry.
I think it's once per short rest.
I can only use the D4 if I fail the ability check. So the D4 doesn't get added unless I fail the performance and I fail the dexterity.
So you failed the performance originally.
Okay, so now it's 14.
Okay.
And did I fail the dexterity at a 9?
You did.
So I can roll the D4 again.
Okay.
And this time it turns it into a 12.
Not bad.
Oh, it's equal.
So you walk over. You whoopsie mayonnaise. Trip.
Did he say
And-
whoop or whoopsies?
Episode title.
And you toss your bucket or your alchemy jug. The creature looks pretty calm. And the mayonnaise goes whipping over it. And it just slowly starts to like turn to look at this blob on the floor. But you ended up passing the performance check. So it's not totally hostile, but it is going to go in. It unravels one of its tentacles to try to scoop up whatever this is and look at it. So it's turning its back to you. It takes out its tentacle from the bucket and starts scooping it up.
Can I take a step back and do an action?
Sure.
It has its back to me.
Yep. And the gnome is on the floor eating, by the way, right now.
And I'm just going to say, whoopsie, 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 and Eldritch Blast. Fucking tentacle.
Why is he saying whoopsie? It's supposed to be whoops.
Okay.
Whoopsie, whoopsie,
Could I-
whoopsie, and Eldritch Blast the fucking thing.
Could I on whoops have casted bless again?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, do you have to see them?
Well, I'm gonna do it on just because I know it's like, okay, hey, we're about to fucking fight. When he says whoops, that's gonna be my go. Bless on myself, Barry, and Peaches.
Can I
Sorry.
also do something upon his casting of
Are you gonna counterspell me, Vustin? The fuck's your problem,
You're
man?
about to find out what I'm about to do, as long as Frank will allow it.
Well, it depends. You're going to do it from the bottom of the stairs, so
That's fine. I'm not targeting the Blue Man group.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm casting Shield of Faith onto Cade.
Wow. Okay.
Giving you +2 AC for 10 minutes.
LAC.
Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie.
Okay.
And yeah, and then he's whoopsie Eldritch Blast or Bless and Bust in.
Okay.
Man, you
mean
failed your
busted.
mayonnaise money shot.
Fucking stand still.
No, dude, we're busting in, dude.
We're bussing. We got bussing here.
You're rolling initiative, and
okay.
you're going to get the surprise round Eldritch Blast. So go ahead and roll those to hit.
Oh
But this thing is
no,
not-
dude! It's not even that late for you guys. We could keep going.
I'm
Wait.
down.
I have
With his back
Been-
turned, is it at advantage, or is it because he also not moving? It's also at advantage.
You're going to get advantage. You're
Okay.
getting advantage.
So
on
I
both.
roll 4 die then for 2 hits.
Yeah.
So we're not going into combat, is what I'm hearing.
Well, I'm going to at least set the tone for what's going to
I
happen
would
here.
like to go to sleep.
Yep.
Wait,
Fair enough.
We're gonna
So a 12 and a
I also have to
25.
shower still.
12 and a 25.
Yeah.
The 25 hits. The 12 does not. So one blast goes whiffing past his head.
And then we've got 6 force damage with 3 ice cold frosty nibbles.
Okay. So 9 damage total?
Yes, but there's 3 cold damage. I wanted to specify.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. it's
Really
getting-
glad that we went into this fight with me not having spell slots again.
yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, it might be an issue in this one.
I had
Yeah.
2 spell slots, and all I need is a short rest, but we're constantly doing shit.
I know. Okay.
Scum.
I'm running out too, so.
Good thing you got DJ Jazzy Jeff up in the house.
Belbiz fizzle
God, you
bit.
showed me.
Hey, I didn't get to roll initiative. You just forced it on me.
Sorry.
What's his name?
Wait, what?
Felbus Fizzlebit?
I love that.
Isn't that your dad in the
Not
old
my
campaign?
dad.
That was
Must be related. My boy Corbin.
yeah, Corbin.
Okay.
Cor-
Why would you-
Wait, Sahagin champion? I'm just kidding.
Dad?
I pretty much rolled the same. 7. Oh, you moved me up for some reason.
Yeah, sorry, 7.
Its name is Scum.
Yeah, 7's
Hmm.
good.
Yeah.
Boom. His name is
Okay.
Escom.
Folks,
It's one
we'll
of those-
take that damage in, and I'll tell you what happens here, okay? This thing turns around, taking a blast to the head, which seems, by the way, to not really phase it that much.
Not even the cold damage?
The 3. I mean, it hits. It definitely takes a little chunk out of the flesh, but it's basically like hitting like a thing of Play-Doh. You know, you've like taken out a little dent. It doesn't really bleed. It just kind of is there. But almost immediately, its tentacles, a bunch of them pile out onto the floor. The remaining ones that are in the bucket lift it up out, so it stands about 12 feet tall in this attic, casting this huge shadow in the blue light. And the tentacles you see whip across the floor, some of them towards you, and one designated to each of the Sahagin.
Hmm.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
Okay. so that's what
Whoopsie.
you're going to run into. We have a Betty by Nady time, so we want to call it. But when we've returned, well, Simo's not going to be here, so we got to figure that shit out. But
Oh,
he'll do the combat. I'm sure he'll do the combat. It'll be fine. Okay, so that's it. That's what we'll call it.